Christopher, come on.
Hello. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
I thought I was going to have time to go to the bathroom, but I can hold on. So, we're all here. It's a long time coming tonight. It's an honor to stand up here. It truly is. A long time. And to tell you the truth, I met Eddie about a month or two before he started dating Amanda full time. And little did I know, our friendship, let alone their relationship, was going to turn into something of this magnitude over a decade later. And I'm truly so blessed that I've been a part of your lives just like you've been a part of mine. So I thank you for everything that you've done over the past years, over the past decade. As I begin tonight, with what I have to say, it really doesn't come from up here. It doesn't. It comes from right here. It really does.
Nice.
It does. As I begin, before I talk about Eddie, Amanda, marriage, and all the great things, I want to talk about Eddie. Eddie. Mr. Presidente, Mr. Cooper Libre, the Lion.
Yeah, the Lion.
I want to thank you, not to sound corny, but over my lifetime and the many years I've been alive, 28 years, you have truly made me realize what a true, genuine, let alone a long-distance friendship is all about. And you'll never realize how much I cherish that from the bottom of my heart. I thank the game of golf that I was able to give this kid a few tips, got golf fever, and since then, the rest is history. I'm glad you took my tips, and if you can listen to direction like Amanda the way I gave you those golf tips, life's gonna be good. The main thing of how our friendship is these days is we're thousands of miles away, we never see each other, and it's the power of a phone call that this kid gives to me. Like, he calls me, and it's always good to hear your voice every week. Honestly, I have to get in a phone call at least once or twice every week, and the thing that I cherish most, and I don't need hundreds and hundreds of friends, having someone outside of my family, outside of my wife, that you talk on the phone and what feels like always a 5-minute conversation. With Ed, 90% of those conversations are always 30 minutes. And when time can fly like that, and it's someone outside of your family, it makes you realize how good life is, and that you can always fall back on someone that's always going to put a smile on your face at the end of the day when you talk to them. So, Ed, I thank you for that. Your friendship, the time that you put on the phone call, you'll never realize how much that means to me, and I thank you. Moving forward, the main reason we're up here now is the saint of a wife that stole Eddie's heart. Amanda. You look absolutely beautiful, even before I even started. You are honestly such a true, genuine, amazing person. I totally mean that from the bottom of my heart. I mean, we've been friends now for 11 years, technically 20 with our first communion. And getting really to know you and Ed after college graduation from my marriage, coming back to Connecticut, honestly, your patience and understanding that you have, it's one of a kind. It truly is. It's one of a kind. I give it to you, 11 years, but you are everything that keeps Ed in alignment. And in Ed's terms, not layman's terms, tamer of the lion. So, you've been blessed with the qualities you've been given, and you provided them over the last 11 years, but now you have a whole lifetime to keep providing those qualities for Ed. And Ed, as I say this to her, same thing goes for you too, buddy. It's going to take wisdom, love, and sacrifice to keep the relationship growing each and every day. And as I come to a close, I wrote down a few steps for you. Hopefully that will leave a lasting impression on what you take tonight going forward. And this goes out there for anybody wearing a wedding ring, an engagement ring. This just doesn't go for them. I wrote them all for you guys too.
Thanks.
Number 1, never stop dating. Never get lazy in your love and always be spontaneous. Number 2, Always see the best in your partner. Focus on what you love about them and not what bugs you. And number 3, forgive immediately. Focus on the future rather than carry weight from the past. And my point is, these 3 steps, it's not about marriage is happily ever after. It's about commitment to grow together and creating and investing in something that will last in eternity. Through that, the happiness will come. Now, before I end myself tonight, I wrote Eddie and Amanda a little ballad. Didn't require this, even though I have it written on paper, but... Eddie, Julia, I only figured it was right tonight to toast to a Jaeger bomb. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah!
And after 11 years, the speech tonight was just not going to cut it. These 2 have meant so much to me. I'm not going to go as far as singing Spanish at my wedding. But I did. I wrote you something. This comes from up here. And I hope you guys enjoy it. Before I go in, before I start, let me just get this ready so I'm ready to take it.
This is great.
This is good.
Could do it my way.
We just so we'll like, I don't know, like you put something. Couldn't have done this at our wedding, huh?
Everybody ready?
Yeah!
Everybody ready? Alright, DJ. Play my track. Good evening, everybody. Hope you're ready for a night of celebration. And you're all doing swell. For those of you who do not know me, they call me Grillo. And tonight I give a toast to 2 people that I know both so well. So I wrote them a remix. Something to look back on. Something they want to reminisce, they can kick back and get the laugh on. However, before I hop into my tune, I first like to toast the parents of the bride and groom. God, you bless the 2 children. I call it a gift from God. Eddie, Amanda, 11 years time, your relationship's the loving recipe, like Mr. Jaeger's fine wine. Remember, you got your hopes and dreams. Because at the end of every day, we're both on the same team. Except the changes which are to come. Because life's ever changing. That can't be undone. So ladies and gentlemen, I said my choose, I spoke my truth. Make some noise, because tonight are on both of you. So when you walk your ass, and I need you all to raise your glass. Raise your arms, because tonight we cheer, and we came from the best. I need you all right now to rise up. Raise your glasses and make some noise. For the new Mr. and Mrs. Yeah.